Kia ora, I'm Kevin Helas, the founder of the Wholefood Kitchen. I've spoken before about what gets in the way when it comes to cooking. I'd like to come in and speak really more about what cooking makes available to us and what we can get from engaging with cooking, which is not just learning how to cook. What's extraordinary about cooking is that it's a very direct experience of stepping out of our comfort zone. You know, when we come into the kitchen and we learn how to cook, often we come from a place of not knowing. And so very directly we're engaging with facing our fears, not knowing how to do something, learning how to do something for the first time. There's very real physical challenges of coming into the kitchen. We're working with fire or heat, hot things. We're working with sharp knives. There's some skills to learn about how to handle equipment, learn certain processes. There's certain risks involved. We don't want to hurt ourselves. We don't want to burn food or make mistakes. But actually, we are in touch with how important it is to do that, to actually, that the learning that comes from, you know, walking towards our fears, being willing to make mistakes. And as we do that, as we try new things, as we acquire our skills, there's an extraordinary ability to actually step into bigger domains. We can hold more space, we can take on more things, we can grow our capacity to cook for larger numbers of people. We can learn how to deal with, firstly, dealing with navigating with mistakes, asking for help, learning how to cook for larger numbers and put on feasts for people, and step beyond a space which can be quite stressful and unenjoyable. And what's extraordinary when that happens, when we start to build our capacity, which I've experienced from countless hours spent in the kitchen, is that what starts to creep through is these whole other experiences in relation to food and cooking, where there's a real magic that comes from being able to do more things. You know, you acquire skills, you can create a meal for a group of friends, and it's actually enjoyable. The whole process is enjoyable. And what's extraordinary is what happens with this is we exercise a muscle, which is a very important muscle, which is becoming comfortable leaving our comfort zone. And that stands in great contrast to my experience in other aspects of life, perhaps in the work environment, where not knowing something is the cause for stress and anxiety. Whereas something has switched in me whereby I'm excited about trying new things. I've actually acquired enough capacity and enough experience of really facing my fears, of not knowing, that coming across new things is a cause for excitement and not dread. And that's a fundamental shift. It's a fundamental shift, and it's also at the heart of growing as human beings, growing in our capacity, becoming more connected to who we are, who we are in the world, and really, progressing, acquiring greater skills, which are very important skills in terms of autonomy and our ability to do things in our life, our capacity to nourish ourselves, to nourish other people, and to make a greater contribution in the world. So that's an extraordinary gift. And of course, there's something else that happens as well. When we engage with cooking, we become connected to the present moment. We come back to earth. We come into our body. It's literally a process of embodiment, much like other things that when we're engaging with our body physically. We literally come out of a head space or a mental space or an agitated emotional space, and we literally come back down to earth. We enhance our senses. We develop a greater sensitivity, a greater sensuality, a greater connection to the full expression of who we are as men and women. We have access to everything it means to be human, which is aspects of both masculine and feminine expressions. That's the beauty of cooking, is that it's a synthesis of all these things. Most importantly, what it makes available to us is real connection to the heart. It's healing. It's a way of opening up with our relationship with our body and our expression, and really capturing that joy that's in our heart, and alignment with who we are, and connection with our inner voice. So it's quite remarkable. This is the journey that I've been on in relation to cooking. I'm almost fortunate that my passion and love is around food and cooking. But by following that passion, I've been able to become more connected to who I am in the world and who I am in myself, and finding greater love for myself, which makes me available to be much more of a open to love in the world. So above all, what cooking really makes available to us ultimately is a deeper connection to ourselves, to others, and to our community. Really, that's what opens up when we are nourished, when we are looked after, when we have the capacity to look after ourselves. We have more availability and more generosity to really be of service to others and to the world. And in that service becomes great fulfillment and real alignment with what we're here for as human beings, to really be in connection with a deep gratitude for life and an invitation to live in aroha, to live in love as an expression of love. And with that becomes great joy and great magic and extraordinary freedom.